Hello. Hello, 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 hello. This is me, and I am streaming, and this is not Stardew Valley stream elements. I've decided that today is a spooky Sunday. That's it. Uh, be spooked. Um, yeah, I've been asked to play spooky stuff. And as you can tell from me running away from the creeper and panicking and running in the wrong direction from the carpet, or me running away from the Enderman, it's obvious that I'm not good with spooky stuff. Um, yeah, so the game is not going to be too spooky because I'm probably going to die if it's gonna be too spooky. We don't want that. That's probably not allowed on Twitch. I'm gonna get banned for dying. Yeah, so a little spooky game. Uh, just so you realize how bad it is, I get spooked by Nancy Drew games. Like when I was in, and Nancy Drew games are not spooky. Obviously, they're not horror games. They're games for little children, kinda. When I was a teenager, my friend from school lended me a CD with I it was the ghost dogs of the Moon Lake, where in the beginning you enter into a house on the lake and it's nighttime, and there is no one in that house and your friend left you alone, and then all of a sudden the dogs are attacking the house and it's spooky. um, and somehow I survived that cutscene. But then in the morning, I accidentally walked over a part in the house where there were rotten floorboards, and I think I died from that. Like the game told me, yeah, you wanna have a second chance, and it spooked me. And I closed the game and I never played it again. I think I also tried once way later. I think it was like in the last years of school or after I finished school. So like almost an adult. I tried playing the one in Venice or something, and I remember entering some guy's office when he wasn't there, and then all of a sudden he comes back, and I'm supposed to hide, and apparently I hid in the wrong place, and he found me, and he was mad at me, and the game is like game over, try again, and that scared me, and I closed the game. Um, so yeah, it's can't play anything too spooky. Don't expect anything too spooky from me. I'm not gonna die on stream. So let's try doing some detectiving. We're gonna try to do some good detectiving today. and with a little bit of spooky Lovecraftian Cthulhu stuff. Okay? And we'll try not to die from it. I have my tea. I have some jasmine tea. I have the spooky frog. And yeah, this is what we're doing today. I hope everyone is doing well. This frog. This frog. Guys, I think is it behind me? I think it's behind me. Okay. We're gonna play the game. Ah! It's very loud. Oh, that's very loud. Very loud. Why are all the games 10 times louder when I'm streaming? Maybe because of the audio interface. We're gonna start. Sure. We're gonna start a new game. I didn't play a lot of the game overall, but so we're gonna start a new one. I did love the previous one a lot. I can continue already. Wait. I have this. I didn't try if it works well with the stream, with the OBS. Oh, that's not a good looking rain. Shadow over London.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
Like...
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question?
Oh no,
Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything.
Sherlock
Newsboy is usually reliable.
is the...
Speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep.
I
In a
forgot what it's
bed.
called in
Your
English.
papers are
He's
here.
the girl who went into the Three Bears house.
Let us see what the
The
post report today.
Goldilocks. Sherlock is the Goldilocks. He ate his supper and he stood on his bed. London Advertiser, September 28th, 1882. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during recent visit to London. Why can't I read all of a sudden? To London by Swedish Princess Idar. Chief amongst the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps. Do you read all of it? Corps? As a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Idar's personal bodyguard, the longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late night promenade. A spokesman for the police assures the Advertiser that they are confident the bodyguard will be located, as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed whether by his peers at the gentlemen's clubs or at the fair nightingales who comfort them.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Oh, but it's not, I think.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming.
Is that the artist from the previous game? I didn't finish the previous game. I
see the
should have.
strand.
That one
Where
is
is it?
so good.
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
Oh my god. That's the most autistic thing ever. I'm sorry. It's like, no, I need my newspaper. We're leaving. I don't care. It's strange. They want to dress in something more appropriate for the weather. Oh, I know what I want to dress in. First of all, we have the Vyshivanka. Perfect. Wind coat. But my favorite... No, that's not my favorite. Where's my favorite? I have it. I know that I have it. No, that's the normal one. The suits. Why do I not have the Cordona suit? I can trust Watson in Vyshivanka too. That's amazing. Okay, why don't they have the suit from the previous game? I did. Okay, we're gonna wear a coat. No, stop lagging. Stop it.
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
That's a bit...
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Yep.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here. Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Gluck.
Why are you
Then
screaming?
why are you still here?
Boss
Why
paper
are you
will be
still
out. No
screaming?
sense in
Get the
returning
strand
early.
then.
Any breaking news today?
The dog accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Sure, now I can take the day off.
Tell me about the man.
can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive, hence the appeal of disguises. Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right.
Why
Your
are
shilling.
you
That'll be
asking
all.
for money
Mr.
then
Holmes.
if you
Maybe I
barely
could be
know
your eyes and ears.
anything?
If you have more shillings. I'll stand watch, just in case the
You
strange
don't
man-
deserve more money. New question in my mind balance. Select relevant pieces of evidence to choose the answer. Book. No, it's not right. Okay. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang. A visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. Why?
Come now, Mr.
Get the
Holmes.
strand.
Murder?
Get your
Yes,
copy of
Barnes
the
has it.
strand.
Spin the that's yeah. Some of the new mechanics are
Also has its screw.
too much. Try to
Not every
find.
pawn knows it's part of a game.
Get the strand. Get your copy of the strand here.
Let me see if you can. Nice. Oh no, that's too early to go there. Pets are welcome. Pets are welcome. Please leave your kids outside. That would be me if I ever had a restaurant. A veterinary. Okay, it's a veterinary. I thought it was a restaurant. Chemist, druggist. I think. Yeah, I thought it was a restaurant that was like, yeah, pets are welcome, but your kids have to be. Oh no, a horsey! What happened? Are you okay? Can I pet the horse? Yeah, very funny. Poor horsey. We can't get there. Did they talk about where the bookshop is? I need to pay more attention. Where? The bar. Oh, yeah, bookshop. 2 books for the price of 1. Charles Dickens, Mikhailo Gogol, Edgar Allan Poe. Yes.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
There's a dog. Where's the dog? Dog? Can you hear me?
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Observe. Bags under eyes, the effects of overwork. Ink. Newspaper ink. Yeah, the man works with books. Leans heavily on his right leg, sore left leg. High heels, wants to look taller. Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes, the result of poor sleep and stress. He has developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter for future violence. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone and might be involved in a plot against me. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes and long hours of intense work. He's not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hands suggests that he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. Yeah, because that's a little bit. Wearing high heels, it means that you're trying to deter violence. What a ridiculous thing to say to someone.
Mr. Barnes? A word. Oh, for goodness sake.
It's ridiculous.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule
This
in
guy's
a month or two?
so weird.
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
No, really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
You're a weirdo.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. The ladder is broken recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Maybe that's the accident? There's a dog. The Jungle Book. Everlasting plans for everlasting love.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Okay.
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Someone is a little bit paranoid.
Finest view London has to offer.
Just a tiny bit. You know. Book. Ah, the stack of books.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Is there still stuff around here? Or... Okay. Okay. There's the newspaper. A dog.
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
No, they're gonna get overwatered.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses.
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
Yeah, there is a male queen
It must take
now,
patience
so-
and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Familiar spine. Is this what I found in my dustbin? The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
Wearing makeup for beauty or concealment. This man is crazy. Distant look avoids eye contact or distracted. Mourning brooch, honoring deceased husband. Luxury fabric, unusual for work attire. Where's the dog? Clean boots, changed shoes upon arrival. Mrs. Fleming uses makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for outside work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. While she tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly, she still wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her gaze, always staring off into the distance, reveals her emotional detachment. Taken as a whole, one must conclude that Mrs. Fleming is still reeling from her tragic loss. Or, Mrs. Fleming wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no trace of mud. She must have changed them. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search for something. Perhaps she's waiting for someone. While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she's dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she has learned to love herself again. I think it is this one. I think that she's okay.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
Do I have evidence? Evidence of what?
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Okay, this is working. A cactus. Well, I'm confused, like, what is the cactus
One of these
doing
things is
there?
not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a dole to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Maybe the... Yes, this.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, well, not that. Roses, various colors.
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller. I don't know anything about this, so...
Ah!
I'll be off.
Okay, I'll be back with more evidence. Okay, I'll find the evidence. Letter. Okay, what if cryptology books? Dead flowers on display. No? Ah, I need 3. Exotic plants catalog. No, I can't find more evidence? Or does it? Okay. Cactus. in this. Maybe the catalog. Okay, dead flowers. Roses first. Maybe the character port? No? Can't have that. Does he have anything new to tell me? Or is he still hiding behind the door?
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
Okay. I see. I see. The character. Okay, I can't pin this. Mr. Barnes is involved. Cactus. I said cactus in a cracked pot. What if it's books? And how is this related to England and Sweden? Makes no sense. Okay. Okay, I think I should talk to her more. I think I should talk to the lady. If I have evidence to provide.
I'll be off.
No, not off. Evidence.
I'm afraid I can't help it, Mr. Holmes.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Ah, okay. His
Not
portrait.
really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
Okay.
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy. So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face. I should have worn something warmer.
Yeah, that's what I think all the time. And now, maybe now. Maybe now. This. I want to say the catalog. Okay, not the catalog. Cactus. Yes, cactus. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalog on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalog presents these cacti as immortal. Absolutely not. It's very easy to kill a cactus. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the Strang outside 221B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story.
I Think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Get out.
Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
Then get out. Get out from the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am
so
useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
You don't have to be this mean.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
Yeah,
So,
Sherlock
at last,
also does.
We return to the matter of the paper.
Obviously.
I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally.
Their
I am a
bookshop.
I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva has docked at Pier N3 in the early evening en route to Europe when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The Port Authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing saltpeter, I think, leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
How do we unpin the thing?
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No? Well,
His
only that
mustache
you
seems
have
a
a
little
remarkable
bit like
faculty
a
for deduction and
texture.
recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain
Cordona,
Stenwick,
they
told
made
me that
such
his
a
servant
beautiful
disappeared.
city.
I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Sure.
Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career, but
It's brilliant. Let's
Oh,
go.
it's very much
oh,
is.
good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Spooky. Am I supposed? I think I remember where it is. Yeah, from here, just that way.
Not much further now.
Yep.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles, and it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain
Yeah,
Stenwick.
that's what they
Now, I
always
must be
do.
off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony, then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Describe him.
Tell me about Kimahir.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
Ah, yes, property, of course.
When did you
Invested
last see
a
your
lot of
servant?
money.
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before
Ridiculous.
yesterday.
Bring in your own papers by
May I see your
yourself.
servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the
Shack.
room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
You brought him here. You brought him here. And you're like, he never bothered to learn English. You stole him.
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new
Congratulations, you're
clothes,
being
all
rescued
the
from the
cabbage
savagery. Now you will live in a shack.
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant
What?
Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
Yeah,
No,
this is
no. I
England
kept his
in
wages in my
19th
safe.
century. I am playing
All right, Captain.
slavery.
I think I have enough to get started.
The slavery
We shall first take a look
simulator.
around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
What? But yeah, that's what the guy said. He's like, I saved him from savagery and I brought him here. Ridiculous. I need this. Print hiding.
Looks like a knee print. A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots. Chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr.
He
Holmes.
was
To read the ground like an open book.
Oh. Yeah. I can reconstruct. I know. You kidnapped a guy from his own country, made him live here. Okay, this is for later. Thank you. Concentration.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Yeah, Watson, how do you know some slaver guy? Can you tell us?
A small Navy spyglass.
It's an instrument.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Nice.
Clothes made of hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Watson?
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Exactly. Embarrassing.
No,
Be embarrassed.
The ashes are long since cold. Button chops. The remains of a meal. A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
Can we change our suit? Yes, the Cardona suit. It's my favorite. That's the best suit. Look at this. Look at this. This is the best. Keys. Wait, the key. Get out. Can I look at this? Keys. Picture. He painted himself a picture. Maybe so he can see it from the window.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
We have no, we don't have all the stuff. I think. Yes or no? No, there's not enough. Something, yes. Here.
A scrap of hessian.
A crate.
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Okay, we have the third one. Yes. Him taking drugs or next. We don't have the next. Okay, that means we need more evidence. The window.
Is this a Tanifar, a Maori water spirit?
Yes, he
Or
painted a
something else?
picture.
Either way, it's giving me chills.
No air coming through
Really
it.
racist, Watson. We have the other? No, we do not. We need more evidence. Where do we find more evidence? Wheels, yes.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
A wheelbarrow. Possibly. Next. Anything else here? No. He wants me to paint something. Okay. Okay. The tracks. Yes, what should I look for? Yes, the wheelbarrow. Not used recently because it's broken. Ah, there must have more stuff. I see. I see. Ah, that's the... No, because he wasn't wearing shoes. Should I ask the guy about the cart or what? I keep trying to run with the left stick. Hey, you. You asshole. Evidence.
I will not be long, Captain.
I am providing.
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
Tracks.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahia's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Chewing tobacco.
Has Kimahia ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimihia's expenses since he struggled with the currency.
Ah, yeah,
I would
sure.
have known if he used tobacco.
Since he struggled with the currency, that's the reason, definitely.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahia's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Do you happen to know Kimahia's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
You stole him. Now I can do this stuff, right? Now I can pick that it was someone else. Yep. Someone with the boots. No, the spyglass wasn't dropped here. Ah, don't make the spitting sounds into my ear. That's gross. You don't have the wheelbarrow stuff. Fallen. Yes. More trails.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Okay, we can't have this here. There was a fight. his face into the stuff. Yeah, this. Oh, he was sleeping. Yeah, we still need the wheelbarrow stuff. How do we look for it? No, some random guy wasn't wheelbarrowing fruit. Yep. Like this. Ah, this is here. This is the same one. Okay. So what else then? Do we have evidence to paint? Do we have this stuff? Chewing tobacco. Spyglass. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that is a lot. Footprints? That didn't work. Check. Closement of Hessian.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
There were keys in the shack. Keep keys in the shack. Do I still have evidence or no? Should I ask more stuff? Evidence key.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
I love this outfit. This is such a good outfit. Can we now look at the... Yes! Missing. So far and to the left. So someone stole the key. Right? Yes or no? Ah. I think let's try validating this. No? Which one? That one? It didn't find find the spyglass here, though. He was with this. This is the spyglass laying on the thing. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
Should we ask the guy about that? Give us the key.
You'd best have found something by now.
Oh, shut up. You're so fucking annoying.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
Because
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced
kill
so
him?
much.
Every
Can we
second
kill
you
this
broken
guy?
here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Captain, you are so addled by delusions of competency that you miss the blindingly obvious. Without the assistance of others, you are utterly incapable. Kimahir endured your nonsense far longer than I will.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
I will teach you the art of my fist. Or my gun. I have a gun. What an idiot. Oh, cute. Oh, the game. Nice. Okay, I don't hear the music. It's probably not the way. Okay. Aha, okay.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair. Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather. Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man?
Yes, it's spooky, Mazi. It's very spooky. It gets spookier, okay? And it's as spooky as I
Strange
can
substance.
play.
I have my suspicions based on the colour and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's
Salt.
odorless, but from the way it absorbs
Peter.
water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Yes, spooky. Very spooky. I am investigating spooky things. Maybe we will meet Cthulhu
A large pile
today.
of horse droppings.
Why are we looking at the horse droppings?
Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
Yes, be scared. You see the frog? The frog is very scary. Should we ask the guy about it? Or should we look for the tracks? Get out! Taking a bath. That sounds very nice. I can't take baths, but it does sound nice, so I'll believe you. This is not the right house. Where did we come from? Where are we supposed to go? Help! Did they lock the door?
Why are you still here?
I'll kill this guy. I will literally kill this guy. Features of the abductor. The sailor's not. The calling card with the name, obviously. The trail? No, the sail. Only the sailor's not worked. Okay, footprints. We know that he has feet. Very important. Joint the back. Spyglass. That's the. Yes. Okay, I'll show you the frog. Look at the frog right now. Frog. It's looking. It's looking at you. It can see you. The frog is looking. The frog is always watching. The workingman's boots. Kimihia's abductor is a sailor. And that is very spooky. Where does the trail lead? Saltpeter. That place. The port. Doctor is a sailor. The London no, not the London Advertiser. That's not the right one. That's the guy being kidnapped. Do we have anything about like that saltpeter thing? Yes, this one. Ta-da! We're smart. Stop it, Frog. I'm not wearing any clothes. Without technology, who would win in a detective contest, Sherlock or Batman? Listen, at the beginning of this episode, Sherlock thought that he was, that someone tried to kill him. And that was just a stupid guy who tried to tell a lady that he likes her with a cactus. So, like, at this point, I'm gonna say Batman, because...
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take it.
Cab. We're gonna use a map? Question mark? Baker Street. Bookshop. Cab? Is this a cab? Hello? Are you a... No, you're a police. Are you a cat? You're an automobile. Are you a cab?
Do you know anything about this?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Please give me cab. Are you a cab?
Is this familiar to you?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
I need a cab. Boots and shoes. Why isn't anyone giving me a cab? Thank you, Muzzy. Have a nice rest of your bath. I'm also rooting for you. Cab? Please be a cab. Cab? Yes.
Where to, Gav?
The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Thank you for coming, Muzzy. Really appreciate you being here. Ooh, spooky. You see, spooky. It's very spooky. The Blood Red Knight. Spooks.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
That's a
Do not
cute
take
kitty.
you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in
Model
reality.
is not great.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor after that.
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer, and place the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I
Wars look good.
without their diligence,
But his
you would not
moustache.
be standing here, and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson.
Yeah, you're being
So
mean
long as
to
it does not
cats.
interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
The funny thing that I've read in the beginning in one of the Sherlock books, or was it like in an audio book? That Conan Doyle believed in like magic and stuff, and the magician, was that Copperfield at the time, or like
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
his friend
Seen
was a
worse.
magician guy, and he told me like no, he told him like no, there's no magic, it's all tricks, it's all an illusion. And Conan Doyle got mad at him because he really wanted to believe in magic. Like this. Houdini. Listen, I don't remember the names of magicians, okay? Okay, the Houdini
Greetings, miss.
was his
I'm
friend.
hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
The 3D software, yes. I will observe you, just like the frog is observing me. I will observe you. Pale chapped lips. Belly. A bit distended. That's not a nice thing to notice in a person. Vomit stains, morning sickness. Why are you thinking about morning sickness? Like vomit stains. Yeah, every person in that bar has morning sickness. Trousers a little too tight. You're being very mean. An early stage of pregnancy, hence the slightly distended belly and hints of morning nausea. Chapped lips and a pale face indicates lack of proper nutrition. However, she clearly has yet to know of her pregnancy. She keeps wearing her usual clothes, which are not too tight. She tries hiding her belly by wearing trousers that are too tight for her. I say that she's probably aware of her pregnancy. Just, you're pregnant. Ma'am, you're pregnant.
Clothes are already tight, and soon they won't fit at all. How far along are you?
Oh my
I thought
god.
I'd hidden it better. How did you know? Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Are you embarrassed about it?
I heard tell of a recent
Is it
explosion
still
in the
illegal
port.
to
Do you
be
know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in the ship's cargo
pregnant
hold.
about
Caused a
marriage?
terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
Finding a
We
man.
must go.
Oh,
Ah.
no. No chance of a pint, then.
No, I said
My
man.
colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Are you familiar
Card?
with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
Okay, let's ask people about the card, the Cursed Mermaid. Who would know about that? Who would know? Why do I keep getting emails? Okay, you're just a guy. Missing person. Help. Gervash missing for a week. Please tell if you see him. Ask Daya in the port shantytown. Red rag over house entrance. Red rag over house entrance. That is also a red rag. This guy's peeing. This shantytown. Okay. We're looking for a red rag. People are sleeping on the mattresses. Where is this? Berlin? Red rag. Can I enter? I can enter? Ah, I thought it was like a warehouse or something, but okay. Shiploaders wanted for cheap, no reference required. I'm still looking for the track. No special one. Cigars worth the lady. That was an alarm. Okay, we're still looking for the track. Wait, there's a rag. I see rag. Rag. Hello. I saw rag. I came here. Boy.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother. She got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Poor baby, can we adopt him?
Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy Amma medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
Don't go anywhere.
Can we adopt the kid?
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
I hope so, but...
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
It's way too dark to be silver.
I should have helped Amma put out the posters. If she hadn't been in the smoke so long, maybe she wouldn't be sick.
Poor kid. That's so sad. hear the frogs? You probably can't see the frogs. Right, I should be asking people.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I think I can help you.
The man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Well, that was easy. Where is the dockyard? Oh my god, it's like in the Assassin's Creed. I have the trauma of Assassin's Creed 2 and those horrible men with the crates, and they drop the crates if you run too close to them, and then all of the guards are angry at you. Where is the dockyard? See, this is the real spooky. We're lost. Ugh. There is so much coal there. Like, how do you even breathe? Warehouses. Ah, no, I don't need the warehouses. I need the docking stuff. Dockyard. Please tell me where is the dockyard. Shantytown. That looks like the dockyard, but how do I get there? This looks more like the dockyard, right? Yes. Yes, we see ships. Ships. Ships means dockyard. Is this the dockyard? Here. Why is there fish hanging on the tree? That's so weird.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
You're a shoe.
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Now, where was I?
Evidence. Your
Have you seen
calling
this
card.
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Five tall. I don't know how much that is, but I think not that much. Magic stamping stays aging. Customs. There are customs at the port, right? Mint solid gold. Doesn't look like the person who would have a solid gold watch. No muscle tone, not brawny, which means that we can beat the shit out of him. He is of English blood, around 5'5", and has an average build. His lack of muscle tone implies that he is hardly strong. Mr. Soulsby does not seem to look like Kihimia's abductor. His left palm bears several stamped ink stains. Some letters are invisible. H.M. Casa. Apparently Mr. Soulsby is the customs officer. He holds a brand new Waltham Hillside watch in his pocket. He can never afford such a thing, so he may have stolen it. Only a corrupt customs officer can afford such a thing. I say... corrupt officer.
That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Moskva. Sounds like this ship was from the east.
My money is on a loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw and boom.
Yep, you know them. They like leaving their cigarettes around. So many fires happened because of that. Crazy. Okay. If everyone knows who Roy Soulsby is, but the boy tells us that he's stolen stuff, but the barmaid should know about it, right? Maybe. Because we still had provide evidence dialogue. Provide evidence. Yes.
We must go. Oh.
No, not going.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him. Doesn't look like anything to me.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Ah!
Never heard of it.
We must go.
Maybe we should ask that guy that. What, I can't teleport from. Where is the cat? Show me cat. Where? Cat where? Show cat. Cat, yes. Where's the key? Dockyard. Where was that guy? Like there or something? No? Yes? Nope. Where am I supposed to go? Where is this game sending me? Where was that guy? Standing on the pier. What just happened? There was a guy standing on the pier. This is not the right direction. I don't wanna go to the warehouse. I need the docks. How did I lose the docks already? Yes. Aha.
Wonder why people are going missing. Puts a man on edge, you know.
Am I supposed to do this then? Missing persons poster. His disappearance. Testimony. The calling. I can't have the calling card. His testimony. Nope, none of those. I don't know. Barmaid. Testimony. Calling. No. Foreign woman. None of those work. None of those work. Okay. Disappearance. The boy's testimony. I can't pick the blue ones. So I just have to pick these. No, okay. Foreign woman. Ah, okay. No, go back. Go back. Character portrait. Yes. Dr. Summers is the abductor. This guy's the accomplice.
What are you gawping at?
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
Okay. We found the card.
And how do I fit in all this? Sorry.
Mr.
And how do I...
I shall take my...
What if we talk to the barmaid again? Or not?
Doesn't look like anything to me. Never heard of it.
Ah.
Doesn't look like anything to me. Doesn't look like anything to me.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was...
I probably don't have enough evidence for this. Ah. Should I go back to the guy? How the hell am I supposed to find him? This place is so confusing. I don't know where to go. Get out. Kinda looks like the place. No, yes, I think. Yes. No. Wait. Yeah. This way? I'm starting to memorize this horrible place. And here. Yep. Excuse me.
What are you gawping at?
Why is it in red? Is this like
Mr.
we can't confront him?
And how do I fit in all...
Ah!
Mr.
Barmaid.
And how do I...
Ah!
Mr.
I'm so confused.
And how do...
Mr.
This guy.
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Sure. Your card.
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
And now... what is his secret? That he's the... Yep.
It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
So he knows that
all ears,
these are
Mr. Salt.
kidnappings.
Yes, I know, Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall, but I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He's a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
Maybe you should ask the barmaid about this. I am confronting you.
Why do I have the feeling that you know?
I have nothing.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
How is the bartender connected?
A customs officer, Roy Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
What is the bartender's secret?
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
Many people are missing, and the main suspect based himself in your establishment. One word to Scotland Yard and your life takes a turn for the worse. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the key, go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Investigation scene. Strongman needed for moving crates in the warehouse area. Corn. I think this is the most important evidence. A lot of corn. Were they eating it? What were they doing?
5 shillings. That won't go far.
Fresh scratches, deeply carved.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
Beans. Park and Villains Call Manchester invoice number 012B, Vincent Temper, Oscar Summers, cargo high quality sailcloth packed within wooden crates, quantity 50 crates, total 50 pounds. This? Job is to move the crates in the warehouse to Summers hires men in the pub's private room. Yes, but we didn't look at the corn. This is very important. Do I need to talk to her or are we done?
What did you see of Summers' work here? He was recruiting people?
It was like the whole world came through my door. People of all creeds and colours, but always strong, always tall. They seemed like workers or journeymen. Beyond that, there's not much more to tell.
Work.
I took his money and let him be.
And this lasted how long?
Several weeks, I wager.
Okay, now we're looking for... red paint on the warehouses, I guess. Hiring notice. Testimony. Sailcloth. Oh my god, it worked! In the warehouse holding sales. Dirty Summers has hired men for warehouse work specifically to carry crates of sailcloth. The abductees could still be inside the warehouse, which should be marked with red paint. We are so smart. Oh my god, we are so smart. Where are the warehouses? Oh, I can't go this way. Not there, probably. What looks more warehousey? Piers, probably. Oh, that's the pier, right? Warehouse. Nothing. 6, 7. Ah! My god! This guy scared the shit out of me. And Muzzy's telling me that this is not spooky. 10. A very spooky game. 9. 8.
Unlikely that this warehouse has the goods.
Why? Did we just go in a circle? Okay. Maybe this way. 12. Oh! Do it. Okay. Have the last one. Higher. Other one needs to also be higher. I'm very good at this, okay? Yes? No, even higher. Ah, no! It was an accident! Stop it! Stop it! Stop texting me! You're not allowed to text me at this time. I'm streaming. It is very important. Higher. Okay. And this one. also higher. Yes.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you.
As my brother would say, it is for the greater good.
Okay, sailing cloth, possibly. But it doesn't look sellable.
Mold. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out.
Yeah. Which means that they're not selling the
Good
sailcloth.
quality, but torn in many spots. This crank saw some use. This crank saw
Gimme
some
crank. Gimme. Door. Right? Door. I think that is a door. I hope this is
use. The layers of rust will
Sailcloth.
prevent any movement.
not a body or something.
It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time. Well oiled and well maintained.
And no crank.
Fit for a crank.
Yes, crank. Open this. Crank. Am I not a genius? Yes?
A hidden passage. Just as I expected.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Spooky. I don't wanna go there, it's spooky.
Wait here, Watson, and keep an eye on the...
No, don't.
I'll scout the
I
premises.
don't wanna go alone.
Be careful down
Please,
there.
please go with me. It's spooky. Oh, why is something moving? Eh.
Wait. What's happening? What is this
That
place?
wasn't
Where am
me.
I?
It's the cat. You can see her a little bit, right? Her butt is there. It's spooky. Can you see her? No, you can't. She's right behind. Yay! See? She's right there. You see? You see? Yes, please keep me company. Chicken. Just spooky. I don't like this.
Cold. Something is missing.
Excuse me? Okay, this is how we play now. Hello? This is how we play now.
Strangely cold. Something is missing.
Okay. Yeah, this is now Cheeky's Let's Play.
This cannot have been under the port of London all along. Is it an illusion?
The only way forward is the abyss.
Only way forward is the abyss.
Okay. Oh! Wait, it worked? It worked! I think. No?
It is icy cold and pulsating.
Can we jump? Baby.
My heart, be calm.
Short stride boot prints Kiarnak Kadishtu. We are having the Cthulhu stuff and also the Cthulhu stuff. She's right here. Hey baby. What if... Okay, what if we go slow? No, it still closes. It still closes. Are you hurrying? What if we don't look there? Wait, how? Wait, no. But he's looking. Does that not count? First, that wasn't the door. That wasn't the door. Okay, I'll try again. I'll try. Ah! I see a shadow. I see the light. No! Wait. But like this I can walk backwards. A hack? A life hack? You can walk backwards? Okay, we're not falling. We're not falling. Kiki. Ah! Get into the door! No, but I was right there. I'll try this again. If this doesn't work, I'll have a new plan. Because I am very confused. Ah! Okay, a little to the left, a little to the left, right? Yes? Ah! It's not letting me walk in. How do you want me to get in? I don't like this. I don't like this place. No, please don't close. No, I'm getting in.
Now I
How does this... How did that work? How did that work?
It's harder to breathe here.
Sherlock, are you okay?
What is that?
She's really good at keeping me company, so I'm not spooked. Oh. Mm-hmm.
It's like it stares right through me.
Just like the frog. Just like the frog. Let's go jump into the spooky thing. Ah, very normal.
Oh no!
Ah.
Unspeakably revolting.
Thank you, weird chicken hand. Where we came from? Oh, it lowers. The eye. Why am I here? There has to be something upstairs, right? Yes. Excuse me. If we don't look at the thing, we die. Breaking news, if you don't look where you're going to die. But why can't I go upstairs? Why are you sending me here? Hello. I need to finish this chapter, baby. Yes. No. Okay, it's in place. So what if now I don't look? It's not low enough. Now I don't look. I have no idea where I'm going. Spooky. Where is the door? Ah. What? Yeah, that's how the door opens, but I don't have the path. Okay. I almost got it, but not really. can't lock them into place correctly. How do I lock them into place? Hugh! Hello, hello, Hugh, hello. How are you? What time is it? Spooky. Okay, I am confused. Just the sound. Ah. Are you kidding me? Are someone is not. Oh my god, my phone is dying. It is dying. Baby, just this chapter, okay? Just this chapter. And now, where is the eye? Now we jump down and look the eye into the eye. And now we try going. Ah! No, 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 no. I'm looking. I should have memorized the way. Ah! I think I'm going in the wrong direction. More like this, I hope. Please don't fall down.
Head is already spinning. When will this end?
No, not more doors. I don't want doors. I'm not Miles. I don't like doors.
There are 2 recesses.
Ugh. This game.
On my head. What just happened?
What door was that? What door was that? It's this one. Footprints. Size 9, clear edges. Bokna fach here.
Oh, that is truly revolting. Frozen and pulsing, almost like it has a heart.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's this door? No, nothing. Right? No. This door. Ah! Size 9 boots. Oh, should I go? Eye. There's an eye. Okay. Interesting.
The stench.
Ugh.
A strange stone. It almost feels alive.
Maybe it's someone's pet rock. Hello, eye. Hello. Please, no. Please give me door. Please give me door. Okay. Put this here. Is there an eye? Is there an eye I need to look into? Ah! Huh?
Am I Did I get out? John?
What is it, Holmes?
Watson!
Holmes, where are you? Holmes. Holmes. Are you all right?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was just a game of shadows.
Where did he get the stubble from? He didn't have it before.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills.
Right?
What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting.
It is very interesting.
These clothes were crudely cut off someone. American, judging by the style.
Horrible. Mud drawing.
Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why? Fine rope work, cut by a finer blade.
Human hair. Something very, very spooky is happening. Chicken legs.
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed. Dumpra, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal. Gathered from dozens of people at the very least.
The guy who has a brother. No.
I must have seen this one before. That explains my hallucinations.
How many drugs did you take before this?
Miserable food, mass-produced. Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues.
Why are
A small bloodstain, but not serious.
crates here?
The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it.
Scratches, bloodstains.
Deep scratches left in a frenzy.
Someone was in the crate. I'm scared to look at the guy. He's alive, I think. Broken nails, dried mud crumbs.
His abdomen is severely bloated.
Something is gonna come out of there. I don't like it. Needle prick. Why? I don't want to look at him.
Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled.
No, we still don't have 1 point. Who's this supposed to be? We still don't have 1. Ah, this is that guy? Okay, makes sense. Still have something here, but I don't wanna go there. I do not wanna. I do not. What the hell is this? The developers were probably like, hey, you wanna be in a game? You can put your picture in there. I still need to look at something, right? I still need to look at something. But at what? I do not know.
What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen.
Yep, that's... Still haven't found something. Is there... No, there's nothing on the guy. Okay, let's imagine that it was like this. Oh, I only have 1. United States of America.
American passport. Amos Colby.
That's the guy who had his
Brother
clothes
Hans
removed
dirty
from
painting
him.
this with blood.
Guy color brand. Boston is at the back of the passport. A sea creature, perhaps an octopus. Any manners for you, we shall search the world. Investigations. Is a detective?
I've never seen a pattern like this before. Old blood stains. At least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin.
Oh, he was strangled. Stop doing the sounds. I don't like it. Someone was trying to get out of the crate. No. I think so. Yes. That's how I giggle when I draw. Yeah, because they were ripping them off. Okay, that means that I need to find something else. Because I don't have enough air.
Potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues.
Okay, so they were all drugged. They were peeing in a bucket. Ooh, everyone has their own bucket. Luxurious. I need more evidence. Okay. Missing persons poster. Oh, no. Man on the altar. Passport. It was a detective thing. Detective thing? Yes, investigations. The man on the altar was a private detective from the Northwood Agency, Boston. Mr. Colby has been investigating disappearances before getting caught and killed by the perpetrators. Where have the abducted been sent to? Cross. I don't think sailcloth. I don't think it's pendants, but symbols? No, only the cross with the rectangle. And the blue one. Yeah, but the blue one is only a poster or the key. Oh. It's still all wrong. This is not working. Your reward unlocked. Okay. Means that there was something else here. Oh, yeah, that. But how do I get more evidence on this?
I hope we are close to finding our answers. This place is unsettling.
Help, please. Did I not find some evidence?
Miserable food, mass-produced.
Or do I have to connect more? Yep.
It seems made for simple experiment. I wager they could not afford a better set.
He's judging them. He's judging them. Oh, hello, Evelyn. I am good. Actually, I'm pretty good. Very relaxing. So I've decided to spook myself today.
This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimihia's brazier.
How are you? Yeah, I'm sorry, I was so focused on the game.
Black Edelweiss Institute, established 17 something.
Yes, the Black Edelweiss. It's an oxymoron. Because the Weiss means white. Took the dog on a long walk. Sounds very nice. 10 bucks with Edelweiss. The dead man is the American. Okay. Almost. How are your emails, Evelyn? Mostly inside tomorrow. Yeah, I'm also thinking about staying in tomorrow. I need a beige thing. Why isn't it working? Okay. What else can I need? Disappearance. Nah. Barmaid. I literally don't have any more things. What do you want from me? An email in a reasonable amount of time and a professional adult. Yes, it's good. What do you want from me? I don't have another beige thing. Okay, I can validate this finally. Ah, so there were many people because they have many of these things with drugs. Okay, this should work.
Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere.
And Mazi was saying that this is not spooky.
He was strangled to death on this altar.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
That's the Cthulhu.
Cannot be.
No.
What is it? Oh my God. Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case.
Investigation scene completed.
It's hard to know how much to pack. I might bring a spare notebook just in case.
Which means we are... what else do I need to find? Do I need my archive?
Before I leave, I should know where I'm going.
Do I have more evidence now? The abductees are headed for the Black Edelweiss Institute, established in the 1700s. It lies somewhere in Switzerland. Location: Europe. Date of establishment: 1700s. Field of activity: medicine. Type of organization: I don't know what type of organization. Let's search. Black Edelweiss Interlaken, Switzerland, established in 1789 by Professor Keller. The institute specializes in mental illnesses and addictions. It is currently headed by Professor Gygax.
Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It's not a trip to Switzerland that I would like to go on.
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train.
What a rich person thing. Yes, we just suddenly might go to Switzerland.
As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village, with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
Oh no, what was that? Was it? It had caps. I still didn't fix. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that my bot deleted you. I still didn't fix it and it deletes the caps. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you.
My staff is doubtless eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues.
Yeah, that's funny. What were you streaming? How was your stream? What were you streaming?
Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
Is there gonna be a spider? No, no spider. Just that fly. Ah, you were also playing the game. Nice. Yeah, this is like, this game is as spooky as I can get. This is where I stopped playing last time when I played this game. And before the game came out, they had this section as a demo at the Edelweiss Institute. And I started playing, but then I had to like walk around the institute, and it was too spooky for me, and I quit the demo. Yeah, I'm also not good at spooky games. Bye, Quolf1144. Have a nice evening, or day, or morning. Yeah, I'm also not good with spooky games. What do you usually play? Something not spooky?
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
Yeah.
At their earliest
That's a weird thing to
yes.
say. Yeah, I just want to look around your place.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Oh,
Do not be sorry,
Sherlock
Professor.
Sundays.
I
Nice.
too know the importance of closely attending to
Yeah, I love these
The
Sherlock
work hardly
games.
stood
I
for
absolutely
Yet
love these
satisfaction
Sherlock
of
games.
the mind
Uh,
compels us to persevere.
I
take it
think
you
the
won't
crime,
bring a soul
the
into your
Crimes and Punishment were my favorite.
Visitors, though?
But then I played the chapter 1, and specifically the location. I like it so much.
In London spoke highly
The Cordona, it's so pretty.
taking its word for it.
But I'm streaming this one. I haven't
My
played. I
asylum
didn't finish the chapter 1.
Proceeds it then.
Yeah, but I did enjoy chapter 1 a lot.
Day. Yes. Hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers.
He's using the
Who's
his
in
name
charge
because he knows.
What
that
seems
they-
to be the
they're
matter,
gonna
Dr.
know.
Watson?
Yeah, I like the previous games. The the Devil's Daughter was a bit of a weird one. Celebrity.
Right.
I don't like cuties. I am very
I
bad
was
with
surprised
cuties.
because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to
wish
get
to
the truth,
recuperate,
the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lives
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Yes, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Watson is horrible in
Unless you
active
got any
activities.
clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in my care.
Yeah, and Sherlock is also very good at an American accent. He's just being very loud.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
It's not nice.
Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Spooky. But we've been streaming for 3 hours. That is so much. And we have to probably stop. because it's very, very late now. But I thank everyone. I thank you, the Saizaki, for the raid. 6 hours. Oh my god, I'm also having fun, but it's getting really late. And yeah. But yes, I hope maybe I'll catch your stream next week. That'd be nice. But also spoilers. I'll see. Yes, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you soon, maybe tomorrow. I'm still working on a schedule. I will have a schedule. Thank you, Evelyn. Also have a nice evening. Everyone have a nice evening. Look at the frog. And bye.